Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Ignore my sounds as my chair. Uh, I got some Capri Sun here because I always put, whenever I have a Coke and it's not cold, I put it in the freezer, so it can, get colder fast, obviously. And it always happens to me. I always forget about it and I come back to it hours later and it's like hard as a rock. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys can hear me well. I hope my microphone and like my sound and my lips are, matching. It's because I've been having some technical problems. Anyways, guys, so this video is basically about these games you see here. So we got some games here. Let me go ahead and open up the chat so I can see if anybody's talking. Okay, so we got PS1 games here and PS4 games here, okay? So these are my favorite games, most of them actually. Most of my favorite games on the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 1. Now, if you want to see any of the PlayStation 3 games that I own or the PS2 games that I own from up there, just, let me know in the chat or let me know in the comments. How's it going, Beast Gamer? What's up, dude? So basically, this video is about my favorite PlayStation games on the PS1 and on the PS4, and I want to go ahead and talk a little bit about them, and hopefully you guys out there can go ahead and give me some insight. And like I said, if you want to see some of my PlayStation 4 games, I'm sorry, my PlayStation 2 games and my PlayStation 3 games, let me know in the comments below or in the chat. So here I have let's go ahead and start with PS4 games because, let's go back. Let's go from current gen to back. Alright, so let me go ahead and pick some of my favorites here. So let's start off with Rocket League. Now, Rocket League is not a game that you can only play on PlayStation 4. And it's not an exclusive game, and it's not a game that it's like super freaking crazy awesome that you have to own it. But why is Rocket League one of my favorite games? Well, basically, Rocket League is one of those games that you can go ahead and play anytime you want. You can go ahead and hop on a match, and you can play it for 5 minutes. Play one match, and then go ahead and do something else. You also like Rocket League, Beast Gamer? Yeah, it's awesome. It's a really cool game. So Rocket League, what I like to do, like sometimes when I'm with my wife and my kids, and we're getting ready to go out somewhere, and they're getting ready, I'll go ahead and hop on and play a quick game, and kill five minutes here and there, and just and then get ready to go out. This game helped me out a lot in engineering school. So I'm an engineer, and a lot of the times after a test, I would like to unwind and not think about any school or anything. So I would just unwind and hop on some Rocket League. This game's helped me, it helps me de-stress. Although a lot of people are on Rocket League, they're like trolls or whatever. So I go ahead and I mute the chat. Now I learn how to mute the chat and I just play and it's fun. So I'm not the best Rocket League player, but I do enjoy it, and I'm not a what's called a ball cam guy. I just play straight up without the ball cam. But it's a very fun game, and if you like Rocket League, like Beast Gamer and myself, let me know in the chat. This game is really cool, and it's an awesome game. And here I have the this is the collector's edition or whatever for PlayStation 4. It comes with this cool little art decal thing here. Although I got this game as well, I have it digitally, so I don't have to swap the discs every time. But yeah, awesome, cool game. Let's go ahead and talk about another one. Let's go ahead and talk about Fallout 4. So Fallout 4 is also one of those games that helped me through engineering school as well. This game, I got it's so invested in this game. I beat the main storyline, and then I also got invested in the settlements. So I would go here and I would play. Once I beat the story, I wanted to unlock all the settlements. Well, I got a few of them, but the main one I think it was the Sanctuary. That's the name of it, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But that main one where you first start at that little area, I went in there and I created like the most badass area. I had like, people with their own markets, like, vendors there. I had like awesome turrets to protect me from bandits. I had like a little hotel. I had a whole little area for my power armor suits. I had like a whole collection of them. I had all my bobbleheads in there. This game is also one of those awesome games, and this version here is the Game of the Year edition. So I got the regular edition, that's where I beat it, and then I had to buy this when it went on sale from Best Buy. So I probably got this for like $15 at Best Buy, the Game of the Year edition on a sale. But yeah, Fallout 4 is one of those games that you must play. It did have a lot of bugs at the beginning, but they fixed them a little bit, so it's one of those good games. Alright, so let's keep going here. And let's go ahead and mention this one here. Let's go ahead. I'm going to save the best for last. Alright, so as you can tell, this is not a current gen game. This is, well, it is obviously, but this is a last gen game from the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 era. And they made them also for the PS4, PC, and Xbox One, right? So GTA 5 is one of the games that you can definitely devote your entire life to and still keep playing. You can do stunts in this game. You can literally go on heists. You can play online. It's crazy. This game is so awesome. You can do anything you want in this game. And the story is so in-depth. It's so crazy. It's like 3 different characters. You can intertwine. They're intertwined. And you can mix between them. And it's so cool. This game is like one of the best games ever. So it's really good. And like I said, you can play online. And then this copy here, I have it is sealed. This is my sealed copy. And I have this game digitally on my PS4, and I also have like the Xbox 360 version. That's when I got it way back in the day to play with my friends. My good friend Chris and my friend Jamie, they were like, hey, let's go ahead and play GTA 5, and I had a 360 back then, so yeah, really, really cool game. Hey, what's up, Megatech? How's it going? Yeah, your backlog's gonna be, it's due to this. Yeah, I know, like, this game is super awesome. It's insane. I still have probably a couple missions more to finish the main story on the PS4. On the Xbox 360, we finished all that way back when it came out. But, the crazy thing about GTA 5 is that it still, like, sells like crazy. It's, like, one of the best-selling games, like, almost every month or some shit. Isn't that, like, crazy? That's insane. It's super awesome. I think I have, I made, like, a little squad, or what is it called, like, a crew. I made a crew in here online, and they're called the Lunatics. So I played a couple months ago or a couple weeks ago, and I played with my friends Chris and Javi and them and Kenny, and we went back in there, and I was like, yo, how do you use the controls? Because I forgot it was on PC, so I had this game on PC too. So I was playing on PC, and I'm like, how the hell do you use the mouse and keyboard? Like, I totally forgot how to play PC games. But they wanted, they insisted to play on there because, they just got like a brand new gaming PC or whatever. So I was like, yeah, I'll go play with you guys. And I was playing, and I was completely lost. I don't know how to use any of the freaking keyboard and mouse commands and shit. And I was all over the place. But I remembered I saw my little crew called the Lunatics. And I'm like, wow. Brings back so many memories from back in the day. I think this game came out, in 2013 or 2014, something like that. It came out for PS3 and Xbox 360. So I want to say like 2013. But yeah, one of the best games ever, I guess, because people keep buying this game. Alright, let's see, what else do I have here? Alright, let's go ahead and let's talk about the big boy here. So here we have another sealed copy of The Last of Us Remastered. My good friend Chris, like I said, he bought a PS4, and his PS4, he somehow got like a free copy of the digital game, and he gave me the CD key or whatever, the key to get the digital game. So that's the way I got the game on my PS4, so I don't have to use the physical copy. But Best Buy is crazy because I still have Gamers Club at Best Buy, and I get like 20% off on there. What was that? Yeah, that's. Yeah. Yeah, I did hook up I hooked up the controller like towards the end of the night, so that's when I was like, all right, it's a little bit better now. And yeah, Megatech, this The Last of Us 2, I still have to finish this game. I got to one of the places where you're like under, well, I don't want to spoil it for you or anything, but I got to this one place and I got stuck because I kept getting killed by this one zombie that like I could not get, to leave me alone, and that zombie kept killing me and killing me and killing me, and I'm like, dude, leave me the hell alone. Like every time I would have to reboot, and he would get, like, I would make the same little mistake. Like I would walk one step and he would hear me, and I could not. You can't break free from this guy. So I'm like, damn, how the hell do I get past this? Anyway, so as I was saying, my buddy Chris gave me like the digital copy of this, so I got that on my PS4, and then I bought this from Best Buy because I still have like the Gamers Club at Best Buy. I got like 20% off on all new games, and of course this game went like on sale for like $20 not too long ago, and then 20% of that you get it for $15.99. So I got this for about like $16 with taxes and everything. So really cool. I want to make a point to finish this before the next game comes out, which I think it comes out in 40 days. So I think 40 days is enough time to finish this game. But yeah, it's like a backlog. Like you said, I have a huge backlog back there because my reason is Battlefield 4 and Rocket League. Like, I just keep going back to Rocket League. It's crazy. Let's see. So I'm going to save these for... Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and talk about Spider-Man. So Spider-Man is one of the best games on the console. So anyone that I talk to and I'm like, hey, if they ask me a question, what game should I play on PlayStation 4? I tell them, play The Last of Us 2 if you can, and play Spider-Man, and also the next one. Spider-Man is such a good game. Like, the quality and the development behind this game was insane. Like, this is a really, really cool game. All the different, like, suits that you can unlock, all the different things, like, the combat is so much fun. This game is really, really awesome. So I bought, like, the original version of the game when it came out, like, when it first released. And then I bought, like, I don't know if you can see it from here. If you look over there, that's my PS4 Pro. And that PS4 Pro is the Spider-Man version, like the one that came out, like the limited edition one. I have a video on my channel about me unboxing that. And that one came with this badass steelbook. Awesome steelbook. Let's see, let me show you guys the art in here. So it comes with the game. Really cool. So that collector's edition Spider-Man console, let me get you. It also came with this really cool remote here. Awesome. And then if you notice, like, some of the DualShocks, they have like whatever color in the front face, and on the back they have black, and I hate that. I wish it was like the same color all around. So they started doing that for this. Really cool. Yeah, really cool controller. It's a little dirty, but yeah, it's an awesome... Oh, look, my lights are red. That's awesome. But yeah, man, it's Spider-Man is one of the best games on the PlayStation 4 by far. So if you guys haven't played that, make sure you do, because it's really, really cool. Alright, so that's Spider-Man. And the other game I wanted to talk to you guys about is God of War. So the same thing with God of War. I got it when it came out. This game blew me away in the first, like, I don't even know, like 20 minutes of the game. Like, this game was like, damn. When I put this in my PlayStation and I saw, like, the cinematics and the environment and the textures and the voice acting, I was completely blown away by God of War. I was like, holy shit. This game is like out of this world. And when you fight the stranger, like the first fight, that was freaking epic. That was one of the best parts of the game, in my opinion. I still got to finish like the last bit of the game because I never got there. But I'm so glad this game won the game of the year for this year, for that year it came out, and it was super awesome. And then I also bought like a Best Buy. The collector's edition went down to like $60, which is insane, by the way. And it came with this awesome steelbook here, and the statue and other stuff that I also did an unboxing of on my channel. So yeah, those are the PS4 games that I really, really like. But the PS4 game that I'm always going to go back to, and it's funny because I'm a huge Battlefield fan, and I don't know if you guys know that, but Battlefield 4, one of my favorite Battlefield games ever. I've been playing Battlefield since Battlefield 2 back in the day, from like 2006, 2005 or whatever. And I used to play Counter-Strike 1.5, 1.6, Counter-Strike Source back in the day. And then my friends, they showed me Battlefield 2, and I was like, damn, what the hell is this? It's like an awesome, almost open world, huge maps. You can, get in tanks, get in helicopters, jets, jeeps, all those awesome vehicles with awesome weapons, and you can snipe from far away. Like, this game is awesome. Battlefield 2 was awesome, but Battlefield 4 on PlayStation 4, it was sick. Awesome game. Like, this is one of the best games I've played, and I love this game so much that I bought it for Xbox One to play with my buddy, and I also bought it on PC to play on there too. But I had some time one day, and I'm like, let me make a cool thing here. So I made a jewel case because I love the PlayStation 1 jewel cases, and I also love Battlefield 4. So I made this awesome jewel case here. I found all this artwork on Google. I printed all these out like in photo paper. I think it was like brochure paper. Put all this stuff together. And here's Battlefield 4 in a jewel case. So here's the inside artwork. I was like, dude, I love this game. I played the main story like 3 or 4 times, and the multiplayer, I played the shit out of that multiplayer, like over like 600 hours. I don't know, more than that. Oh yeah, Battlefield 1942. That was an awesome sick game, like Wake Island and stuff like that. And I'm glad they brought Wake Island back to the Battlefield 2, and I believe it. I don't even know if I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think they made it for this too, or for Battlefield 5. I'm not sure. One of those still has Wake Island in it, but yeah, that's one of the awesome games. So that's my PlayStation 4 collection. Well, not my collection. That's my top games on PS4. If you guys want to see my entire PlayStation 4 collection, I can make another live video, maybe schedule it for next week or something, and we can go through that on PS4, my entire collection. But now, let's go ahead and talk about. Yeah, it would be awesome to have that in modern tech. I've been thinking about, how EA just announced they're working on a new Battlefield that's coming out in 2021. I really want them to go back to a modern era Battlefield, or Battlefield 2142. Have you guys played Battlefield 2142? Because let me see. I don't know if you guys have played Battlefield 2142 on PC. This is also one of my favorite Battlefield games ever. If you guys haven't played this game, please look up the gameplay on YouTube. If you like first-person shooters, Battlefield 2142 is one of the freaking awesome games ever. Yeah, it is like future. Is the future. You can have these walkers. They're called walkers or whatever. You can shoot like nukes and shit. It's super freaking awesome. This game like would keep me up until like 3 or 4, 5 o'clock in the morning playing almost every single night with my buddies. This game was super freaking awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and take it back to PlayStation 1. So these are some of my PlayStation 1 games. Throughout the years, I traded them in or sold them or like lost them in life or whatever. You know, you just lose stuff. I haven't played Renegade. I did play like the old. Is that like the new one? Because I played the old school Command and Conquer games, and those were freaking really good too. I love those games back in the day as well. Yeah, I like strategy games like real time strategy. Yeah, like Command and Conquer, Company of Heroes and stuff like that. Like super awesome games. I love those. So let's go ahead and start the PlayStation 1 with. Okay, so Gran Turismo 2. This is one of the games that I literally played every single day after school. I would get my Disturbed music on, like the band Disturbed, and I would play the shit out of this game. Super, super awesome. Oh man, look at this. I should go ahead and buy those freaking DualShocks, huh? Gran Turismo, one of my favorite games of all time. Once you get that Escudo, Pikes Peak Escudo or whatever, that one car, you can get millions and millions and millions of dollars and win almost every single race. You see some little wear and tear here on my case. I should get a new case, but I absolutely love this game. So awesome. Another one of my favorite games on the PlayStation 1 is Nuclear Strike. Have you guys played this one? This is a sick game. Super simple game too. Super simple. All you gotta do is pick up the hostages and blow stuff up in a helicopter. Awesome game. Really love this game. It's really cool. And I think I made a video about it on my channel if I'm not mistaken, but yeah, awesome. Yeah, the Strike series, Desert Strike, Nuclear Strike, other strikes, so awesome. Like going back in time and playing these games again, like I wish I had like the memory, to remember some of them, because you get older and you forget stuff. So it's like, damn, that game, what was the name of that game? And then you think about it, it's freaking cool. One of my favorite car games of all time is Twisted Metal 3. I love this franchise. This one here though is this cover is iconic. If you look at this cover, you don't see like the name, you just see the picture, you know what this game is, right? Awesome. Awesome game. And I replaced this jewel case. My old jewel case was all busted, so I bought a couple of them when I made my Battlefield 4 jewel case, and I replaced some of them so to make it look way better. Wow, this seems like this fell off here and broke too. Oh well, I must have dropped this. Yeah, I dropped this and broke. But yeah, guys, this game here, look at this. You guys remember this? The inside cover. Awesome. This game, like I literally I remember playing and trying to unlock the other cars, but one of my favorite cars was Spectre, because he had the Spectre had the homing missile, and then you can also get Minion towards the end of the game. I think it was awesome game, guys. Awesome. Yeah, man, the old days. I know. I really wanted to get some backwards compatibility on there. Like I really, really wanted that. How badass would that be to be able to play games from PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, and then the new PS5 games all in one place? That would have been sick. I hope Sony still. Yeah, Axel has 2 wheels. Yeah. I hope Sony gives us some good information in their next showcase, which, by the way, I think it's going to happen in June according to Jason Schreier, which He says he thinks so. I guess he had some information, insider information, but I hope it does, and I hope we get some information because I want to know more about what the PS5 can do because Xbox Series X, their whole like smart delivery thing, that is a really good idea. That you can buy a game on Xbox One and then be able to get a free version of that game on the Xbox Series X. That is a big deal, and I think Sony should definitely answer back and do the same thing because, yeah. Anyways, so here we go. Smackdown 2. Well, this is Smackdown 1. I got Smackdown 2. I thought I had the other one too. Okay, let me get Smackdown 2 off. Alright, yeah. I grabbed the wrong one, but they're both good. So, yeah, Smackdown. One of my favorite, like, wrestling games ever. Awesome game. And then Smackdown 2 brought the game back to life, baby. I loved this. You have Rikishi there. You have, oh man, the cages, the table, ladders, and chairs, the coffin. Oh my God. Look at Kane. Remember Kane? Is that Kane? No, that's a girl. Never mind. You guys remember Kane? Kane was like a super badass in this game. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Smackdown 1 up here. Kane was a super badass dude. Like, oh my God. He used to scare the shit out of me when I was a little kid and I used to watch wrestling. I don't remember if it was in the arcade or not. I don't recall. I don't remember ever playing it on arcade. I know that there's some of the wrestling games on Nintendo 64 that was like super popular back in the day, but these are the ones that The Rock. If you smell the Rock is saying, it's cooking. Awesome, dude. These games are super cool. So this is how my life went back in the day. I would go to school, come back home, and I would watch Dragon Ball Z, and then I would play this with my buddy. I would play the crap out of this until like 6, 7 p.m. And then we would do our homework and then, play some sports. In between, sometimes we go outside, ride our bikes, or play some soccer, or play some baseball or basketball. But yeah, I remember this like it was, yesterday. Awesome games. Yeah, man, life back in the day was so awesome, dude. It was like, it's so different now because now we have like all this technology, and I have 2 sons, so they're one's almost 3 and one is 1 year old, and I can already tell their life is gonna be way different than our lives because they're gonna grow up with all this technology and be like super smart by the age of like 6. Because my kid is already like freaking genius, I think, but like us. We took our time with stuff. We would go out there and I barely had a cell phone. Like I think I got my first cell phone like when I was a freshman in high school. Crazy. It's such a different time. And then the OG right here, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Just by me showing this to you guys, if you guys have ever played it, you can already think of the music, right? You can already hear the music in your head. Oh man, what a sick game. Love Tony Hawk. I think they came out with like a recent one a couple of years ago, I think, and it didn't do so hot. And some people were like talking really bad about it or whatever, but it's, these this game, basically, you would spend hours trying to learn all the tricks and, go on the rails and shit, do the 900s like Tony did. And I think, yeah, you can even make your own. Yeah, you can. I forgot about that. Remember, you can like make your own arena or whatever, your own skate park thing. I forgot about that. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Oh, man, such good times back then. And it is crazy because as gamers, we, like I said, we grow up, we see all this different stuff, and then it's like we have so many great games now, but like back then you can't erase this from history. So that's why I tell people that it's okay to, it's all right to get digital games. It's very convenient to have a digital game, But when you have this physical stuff, it's like you can always go back and play that if you have a working, PlayStation 1 or whatever. So it's really good to keep your stuff, and like I want to be able to share this stuff with people that I know, or like, my friends and family or my kids, be like, hey, go ahead and try this game out. Just pop this in the PS1, try it out, let me know what you think. This is what a game used to be like back in the day. Compared to a game now, it's much different, but back in the day, this is what we grew up with, so it's awesome to see that, like the Nintendo games and stuff like that, and Sega Genesis and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a big change in the history of gaming. But these are my favorite PlayStation 1 games and my favorite PS4 games so far. I know that, we're going to get The Last of Us 2 coming out this summer, and like I said, 40 days. We're going to get Ghost of Tsushima. We're going to get Cyberpunk 2077. So many great games are coming out. And then we're also getting a new console this fall. 2 new consoles, Xbox Series X, PS5, and it's like, we're at a great time in history right now to be able to have these 2 awesome consoles that are like, they're breaking new records. Like, technology is going to be so crazy right now. Like, you can do so much in these new consoles that we can't even fathom what we're going to see. Like, I heard the whole RDNA 2 and like the whole ray tracing. We can see like smoke is going to look even more realistic. The characters' hair is going to move more like flowy and like be more realistic as well, like physics wise. It's crazy. Damn, yeah, yeah. If you do have like that's the biggest thing. If it gets damaged, like if you don't have it like in the right place, and you always worry about stuff, like what happens if you have it in your house and there's a flood, or if you live here in Florida, like I do, like Florida, we get like hurricanes. Like we almost died last year. I don't know what happened, but like last summer, that hurricane, a Category 5, was coming straight to us. I live in Palm Beach County. That hurricane was coming over here to destroy us. And it was just, circling there by the Bahamas. And I felt so bad. I'm like, all those people in the Bahamas must be like going crazy with this damn hurricane. But yeah, if you like, if you don't have a place to really like store them, or always be, keep them safe, then, you have the fear of like, a fire or flood or any natural disaster. And I don't know if you can call like an insurance company and take out like an insurance on a collection. I'm pretty sure it's possible if you call like an insurance company, like, hey, can you guys like cover like $5,000 to cover this collection or something like that? That would be cool if they can do that. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's oh yeah, the loading times on PS5, hell yeah, those loading times are gonna be sick, man. It's like you're gonna boot up the game like this. It's crazy, and like a bunch of the game developers are saying that like they love it. So easy to develop for this new console. So it's gonna be a great time in gaming history to have the ability to make these games and almost like it's close to zero load times. I don't know if you guys played Skyrim. I played the crap out of Skyrim also on PlayStation 3. I bought that game on PlayStation 3. I have it on PS4, like the Skyrim VR that I haven't played yet. It's crazy, right? I have it on PC. Like, I played the crap out of Skyrim. But the bad thing about Skyrim is that black screen between you traveling to different like parts of the world. Like if you go ahead and try to go into Whiterun, to the main gates, go into there, like, oh, you have to wait, like the whole black screen, like a little spinning symbol or whatever. Oh, let's go ahead and wait 30 seconds to a minute here until this thing loads up. It's crazy. I know Mike Cerny, yeah, he was I remember when he was saying that, and I was like, can you imagine like having something so cool, like it doesn't take up any space, like storage, like it does it like this, like in real time? That's crazy, because all that other storage that used to take up space can be used for like more textures, or like more environments in the world, or bigger maps, or bigger worlds, like bigger open worlds, which is insane. So that's gonna be a good thing, guys. So I'm pretty tired, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed, but go ahead and wish your mothers, spouses, if you have any kids, wish them happy Mother's Day. And thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys want to see me make another video, maybe like go through my entire PlayStation 4 collection, I can go ahead and show that. Or I'll make a regular video, not a live video. But yeah, I have some videos on my channel where I do go through my collection, but I've added a few games. And I'm also like expanding my Nintendo Switch collection. I buy games at discounts. I never try to buy a game like retail value, so I try to get them whenever they go on sale from Best Buy, and Best Buy is really good. And it's sad that they got rid of the Gamers Club, the 20% off, so like mine's gonna run out in November, so I have to make it, have to make sure I use that. But yeah, it's gonna be fun until then, but then once that's used up, whatever. So yeah, the Nintendo Switch, I follow this guy on Twitter. I don't know if you guys follow him. His name is JP Switch Mania, and he posts a bunch of like information about Nintendo Switch games, and he's always like, showing off what game is coming out next or whatever. And this guy literally has like, I think he has every single game that is made physical for the Nintendo Switch, because he shows like pictures, and like it looks like his entire wall, like the whole thing is Nintendo Switch games. Like it's like a wall of red. And I'm like, dude, how do you afford all this stuff, man? It boggles my mind. I buy my stuff like on sale, but this guy literally has thousands of dollars worth of Nintendo Switch stuff. And I don't understand how he does it, but it's an awesome collection. And if you guys have Twitter, go ahead and check that out, because it's really cool. And he tweeted like he also tweets about games that are like supposedly gonna be rare. So if you guys want to buy those, like he'll be like, oh yeah, so this game is is put out by Best Buy, or put out by this other company today, and they're gonna be selling out. So make sure you buy them before they sell out, because these are gonna be valuable later in the future. And then yeah, I got a couple of the games that he talked about, and then I looked on eBay, and they were selling for like twice as much as retail price, and I'm like, damn. Yeah, they're like a cult. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, so yeah, man. So you guys have a good Sunday. It's already Sunday here in Florida. Happy Mother's Day to everyone out there, and have a great time, guys. And yeah, keep it tuned in on the channel. Thank you guys for watching the stream. Thank you guys for checking out the videos. I'm gonna try to make some more videos as we get some more information about the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, and it's gonna be fun, guys. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being part of the stream, and I'll catch you guys later. Have a good night, and like I said, stay safe out there with this virus, but we'll get past it. See you guys later. Take it easy.